Anyways, I'm here. I have a roof. I'm excited to see what the day. It's already 1 something. So yes, it is June 30th. I'm curious to see what the day holds. So for now, I is going to bed. All right. Rise and shine. Good morning. June 30th. First day in Frederickston. Take a view. Off to the Malissa Trail for our first hike. Don't go chasing waterfalls. You're in your Crocs mud hiking. After a few minutes of hiking, I want to say less than 30 minutes, you would hear we're approaching the waterfall. If they navigate this way, they navigate here. You want me to come there?
Stay straight so you can get.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And give them samples of the products.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good market.
That's my vibe proposition if I can. I get like my guys that were with him stupidly left the door open, so one enter from back seat.
We made our way to the Mataquac Dam. I hope I said that correctly, but we got a tour, and after that we made our way to the beach and chilled for a little bit before we picked up our rental car, drove around Frederickston for a little bit, and then made our way to St. Andrews. When we got to St. Andrews, we had this delicious meal and called it a day. On the next day, we made our way to the Kingsbury Garden. It's a very beautiful garden. And this would have been the perfect garden to fly through, but we didn't have one. So, anyways, if you're ever in St. Andrews, this is definitely a place to stop by. Oh, guess what we found? People celebrating Canada Day. Of course, we joined in. After some food, it was time for us to get on our whale watching tour. It was a rainy day, but we were prepared. And we didn't think we were going to get lucky, but as we got towards the end of the tour, we saw lots of humpback whales. Oh, there it is. Is that a different one? I think I did.
That's the head. That's the other end.
We went to the bridge to see the reversing water rapids, but I'm not really sure what we're looking at. We arrived at St. Martin's Cave. It was high tide, so we couldn't make our way through the caves, but we got some beautiful pictures.
On an agenda.
Now at Fundy Trails. We were going to do a 6-kilometer hike or 10-kilometer hike, which neither of those sound ridiculous if you know exactly where you're going. You just go into the hike and be done, but we wandered quite a bit. Daddy would have done this already. I love the windy roads. It's just beautiful taking it all in. If you haven't noticed, you will. But one of our mission was chasing waterfalls, and so we found another waterfall, and it was beautiful.
Just looking down there and just seeing and you look to the right. And this is just water and cloud.
Endless ocean.
Endless ocean.
There's so much to do at the Fundy Trails. You could literally spend the whole day here. Anyways, we continued our adventure to Big Salmon River, walking through the suspension bridge. We spent quite a bit of time here, just having fun,
How about that? Four.
Since we missed low tides at St. Martin's Cave, we had some time today, and so we decided to catch it at Hopewell's Rock. It wasn't part of the plan for today, but we made it out anyways.
Because tomorrow we're taking off our fast. Tomorrow, not really. We just have arrived, but we missed dinner. We can't do it because of dinner.
The floor is muddy and slippery and full of rocks and everything you would expect from the seabed. After our fun at the Fondue Trails, we drove down to Moncton and had dinner at Osaka. It was sumptuous. The following day, we headed out to the Magnetic Hill. We were the only ones there in the morning, and we got to do the ride multiple times. And then we headed down to Shediac, where we did some kayaking for a little bit and just chilled. Our next stop was PEI, which is known for a lot of lighthouses. We did stop at the Green Gable House. I made it a point to read the book, Annie of Green Gables, before heading out on this trip. On coming to the museum, it was nice to visualize some of the stories.
If we had gone to that stupid place like that, why is it walking so slow?
I don't know.
That's treasure.
When in PEI, you've got to try the lobster. Our next stop was Osiagi Waterfall. This was the hike we did right before we headed out to the Cabot Trail. Today is the day for the Cabot Trail, but we stopped at the Alexandra Bell Museum before we continued onto the trail. Every day you should do at least one hard thing. Going into that really ice cold water was my one hard thing for today. Check out the twists and turns of the Cabot Trails. I tell you, road trips are not easy. Before you embark on your road trip, you really need to make sure that you and your travel buddy are on the same page as far as energy level and openness to trying new things. And for me, Truka was the best person to embark on this trip with. Oh, sorry.
We're in your way.
We stopped at Inverness Beach and we were pretty much done with the Cabo Trail and headed out to Nova Scotia. On the day we arrived, we did stop at our friends and hung out with them that night, and they recommended that we drive through Mahone Bay on our way to Peggy's Cove. And so we did. There's Peggy's Cove and the famous lighthouse. After our excursion, we stopped at a Nigerian restaurant and had some food. We continued on to Lunenburg, where we did see the picturesque houses, beautiful, colorful houses. And then we took a walk down the bay. We are back from where we started. Oramoto. Journey of 10 days, maybe 40, no.